Friend, I went hard this weekend, and I do mean hard. I went harder than I've gone in well over 6 months, and it felt amazing and also uncomfortable. Let me explain. I've really reached a point in my life and health and fitness journey where I see things differently than ever before. For example, while I don't love working out, I kind of love working out. While I don't always love eating the same things on repeat, I kind of love eating the same things on repeat. Let me unpack this for you. So, I've never been an athletic person. I've sat on the sidelines and dreamed of being athletic and fast and all the things, but to physically get after it, never been my jam. As far as nourishing my body, I've spent a big part of my life seeing food as something to enjoy. I'm craving a bacon cheeseburger with loaded fries, so yeah, let's eat that and then top it off with a sundae because YOLO. Things really started changing several years ago when I started to see food differently. I took an interest in food labels, ingredients, and the impact certain foods had on my body, both good and bad. I started paying attention, advocating for myself, and digging deeper into why I was feeling the way I was feeling. Why my hormones were hormoning the way they were hormoning. Why I went from being a solid sleeper to not sleeping at all. The list goes on, but you see where I'm going. So over the years, I've lost weight and gained weight, seriously like too many times to count. And inevitably, I'd end up right back where I started, if not worse. I would focus on physical activity and place minimal focus on what I was eating. Or on the flip side, I would focus on what I was eating and place minimal focus on the physical activity part. Until now. For the last 5+ months, I've maintained the most well-balanced, well-rounded, all-in lifestyle in all my living days, and it has changed the game for me in every way. I decided once and for all that I was going to make my health, wellness, and fitness the absolute top priority, and that's exactly what I did. I have been working out consistently, counting calories, tracking macros, and really making the most of this time and opportunity. I've been predominantly eating foods that fuel my body in all the right ways. This is where the same foods on repeat part comes in. We're not living the chicken, rice, and broccoli life like bodybuilders from days of yore, except we kind of are because it doesn't hurt. I know what to expect from the food I'm prepping every week. I know the steamed sweet potatoes, the rice made with bone broth, the chicken, the beef, the fruit, and the veggies. They're not going to inflame me or negatively impact my sleep or my performance in the gym. I know these foods are not going to bloat me or make my skin break out, anger my hormones, or give me a wicked case of brain fog. Instead, these foods fuel my muscles and cells and brain and organs in the very best ways and leave me feeling energized and ready for action. Well, most of the time anyway. So, what does any of this have to do with how hard I went this weekend? Let me tell you. For the first time in months upon months, I ate some yummy things that, in black and white, as in on paper, fit my calories and macros, but did not fit my body's idea of a good time, if you know what I mean. So this weekend, we hung out with friends and family and we ate, oh my gosh, cookies and ice cream and breakfast bowls with cheese and one of my all-time favorite food groups in all the land, pizza. I had actual pizza for the first time in way too long, and it was beyond delicious. Now, while my soul and my mouth enjoyed these treats, my body certainly did not. I felt the effects immediately, and I do mean immediately. I was super stuffy, my joints ached, my sleep suffered, the brain fog was next level. My performance in the gym took a hit. I felt it. But I'm gonna say this, I enjoyed myself, I enjoyed my time. The food was delicious, especially because we hardly ever eat that way. The time with our friends and family was priceless. The experience, 10 out of 10. We had a good time. So where am I going with all of this? Well, the last few months have given me lots and lots of time to think about food and fitness and mindset and what I want things to look like now and in the future. One of the things that's become super clear to me is that food isn't inherently good or bad. There's nourishing and then there's less nourishing. There's whole and fresh and then there's processed. There's inflammatory and then there's anti-inflammatory. There's food that supports the life that I want to lead, and there's food that will slow me way down and gunk up pretty much everything in my body. There's the food I eat on a regular basis, as in 99.9% of the time. And then there's the indulgent food that I know is not the very best for my body, but I will make room for it from time to time and leave the guilt and regret and any negative anything at the door because ain't nobody got time for that. Look, I want to live a long, healthy, mobile, and joyous life in complete balance and love. I want to be strong at every turn and feel proud of myself and the things my body can do. I want to feel good in my skin, sleep like a baby, and move without discomfort. So, every day I choose whole, fresh foods that help me reach my goals, feel my very best, build muscle like an athlete, operate with a crystal clear mind, and feel complete and utter joy as much as possible. This lifestyle doesn't feel like a sacrifice. It feels like pure freedom. I would love to indulge more often, but I know there's a hefty price to pay, and that's not something I want to put my body through. What I've truly come to understand is that food is power. It can be healing and nourishing. It can elevate your mood. It can level up your athletic performance. It can help you feel super strong. I'll tell you, my mindset has shifted a lot when it comes to food and fitness. I am so grateful to be here in this place where I don't see food as good or bad anymore. That wasn't the case even like a few months ago. I actually felt anxious when I thought about enjoying a treat, which honestly didn't feel like a treat in my heart and soul. It felt like a derailing waiting to happen. What I know is that you don't have to count calories or track macros or eat veggies all day, every day to be healthy because, let's face it, health is subjective. My definition of health is different from yours, and that's okay. I would encourage you to pay attention. Listen to your body. Just because you like eating certain things doesn't mean it's good for your body. The same is true of calories and macros. Just because certain foods fit into your daily caloric and macronutrient recommendations doesn't mean you should keep adding them to your diet. Consider how you feel after eating. Pay attention to every signal your body is sending, both big and small, and then decide what you're going to do about it. Are the aches and pains and lack of sleep worth the indulgences? Or is it more important to you to feel great and energized and full of life? If you ask me, mindset is everything. I see food and fitness as one beautiful collective bundle of wealth. They work together in support of your health and wellness, not in opposition to it. Your body is beyond intelligent and knows what to do, but it needs your help here and there. This journey is really about deciding what's most important to you. What holds value? Is it your current and future health and wellness? Or is it the things that are going to make you happy for a very, very brief moment? The choice is always yours. No matter your journey, I am cheering you on and wishing you all the health and wellness you could possibly stand. I believe wholeheartedly in the magic of our bodies and all they can do with and for us. I hope that you're a believer too. If you enjoyed this video, and I really hope that you did, please make sure that you give it a thumbs up, you subscribe, and you click that notification bell because all of that really supports my channel and it means the world to me. I will see you next time.